Being human, the feel guilty games. That's what some commentators have dubbed the Winter Olympics. I mean, it's hard to believe we're round to another Olympics again, but of course, the Summer Olympics were delayed a year, and so this has come around really quickly, and we're back in China again. It was 2008, we had the Summer Olympics in Beijing, and now we have the Winter Olympics there again. And as I was looking this up, I was reminded actually the choice was between Kyrgyzstan and China, and the IOC pretty pragmatically thought, well, China's most likely to deliver. And so, in the pursuit of human excellence in sport, they seem to have ignored the human rights abuses. Some of those stories are Peng Shuai, the Chinese tennis player, who made accusations of sexual assault against a senior political official, and she seems to have kind of disappeared and been silenced. We've all that's going on in Hong Kong, the pretty draconian laws that have been passed there. And again, this week in the papers, there's stories about UK judges who will sit in judgment over those very laws and how appropriate that is or isn't. And then, most significantly, we have the stories around the Uyghur Muslims. There are stories about these re education camps, as they're called, but these are places, concentration camps. They've also been labelled places, work camps, places of mass genocide, of mass sterilization, an incredible restriction of religious freedoms and other freedoms on these roughly 12 million Muslims who live within China. And so I feel really sorry for the athletes trying to navigate this. It's their one moment in 4 years where they really step onto the global stage and push themselves to the limits. But they all know in the background this is going on, and they've been expressly told not to comment on it, not to speak out about it. And this is part of what it is to be human, and what we have to navigate is, on the one hand, where we can push ourselves to the real limits of what it is to be human and strive after kind of records and achievements. And on the other hand, the very worst of what it is to be human, where human dignity and human rights are being undermined. And that's the challenge we get to wrestle with and try and navigate our way through. Be blessed.